Hello students, welcome back to English grammar class. Today I take class 6, chapter 4. Topic is affirmative and negative sentences. In this lesson, we will learn the difference between an affirmative and a negative sentence. We will also learn what is affirmative, what is negative sentences, contractions, changing affirmative into negative, and how changing negative into affirmative sentences. See affirmative sentence. What is affirmative? A sentence which agrees with a statement is called an affirmative sentence. It means the sentences which are used to describe any general action, event, speech, or expression. Affirmative sentences are the opposite of negative sentences because affirmative sentences state things positively. Let's see how to structure of affirmative sentence. We write affirmative sentence like this: subject plus verb plus object. For example, Sonia's mother is a doctor. In affirmative sentence, the word not is absent. Let's see few more examples. Examples. Number 1. The clouds were blocking the sun's rays. Number 2. I want to visit the place as soon as possible. Now let's see what is negative sentences. A negative sentence which has no or not in it is called a negative sentence. Negative sentence means the sentence which are used to express the negative expressions in case of daily acts, events, speeches, and so on. In English, we create negative sentences by adding the word not after the auxiliary or helping verb. An example of an auxiliary verb is the helping verb be. There are different forms that be takes, including am, is, are, was, and were. Let's see the structure of negative sentence. We write the negative sentence subject plus verb plus not plus object. Let's see the example. Lunch is not ready. Mostly negative sentence contain the word not. Let's see few more examples. The same sentence we are using here. Number 1. The clouds were not blocking the sun's rays. Number 2. I do not want to visit the place as soon as possible. Number 3. We didn't get the message a few days ago from our teacher. Let's see contractions. Negative sentences can be created for informal speech and writing using contractions. For example, Hari isn't a happy person. Let's see one more example. The clouds weren't blocking the sun's rays. Now let's see a list of negative contractions for the be verbs. Here are the be words that we know: am, is, are, was, were. Now let's see am. There is no contraction used in the sentences. Is not becomes isn't, are not becomes aren't, was not become wasn't, were not becomes weren't. Now let's see how to change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence. This frog is mine. This is an affirmative sentence. This frog is not mine. This is negative sentence. Here we add the not for the negative sentence. Here is a chart of changing affirmative into negative sentences. Here we use present simple, past simple and future simple. In present simple, we write the affirmative sentence like this. He writes a story, and I or we or you or they, that means first person, singular, plural, and second person and third person, plural. So we can say they write a story. In negative form, we write he does not write a story, or they do not write a story. In past simple, we use the same format. He wrote a story. In negative, he did not write a story. In future simple, we write I or we shall or will. We will write a story, or they will write a story. In negative sentence, we say I will not write a story, or they will not write a story. The same way we use for the present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, or present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. Soon after the helping verb, we are adding the not for changing to the affirmative into negative sentences. Now let's see how the negative changed into affirmative sentence. Here is a few examples. Number 1, his son is not a doctor. In affirmative, there is no not. His son is a doctor. Number 2, you were not hungry. In affirmative, you were hungry. Number 3, they did not have enough time. In affirmative, we say they have enough time. Number 4, he does not have a new pen. In affirmative, we say he has a new pen. Number 5, the servant has not stolen my watch. In affirmative, we can say the servant has stolen my watch. Now let's see change of affirmative to negative without changing the meaning. Number 1, all the students liked the program. This is an affirmative sentence. So we are not changing the meaning, but we are changing the sentence. None of the students disliked the program. This is the negative form. Again, one more example. Chennai is hotter than Mumbai. In affirmative, we write like this. In negative form, Mumbai is not as hot as Chennai. So there is no changing in the meanings. One more example. He is always on time. In negative, we say he is never late. Now, let's remember like this. If we use negative words never, neither, none, no one, nobody, or nothing, etc. in a sentence, do not make the verb negative. Here is an example. We did not meet anybody there. There we write, we met nobody there. The same way. I do not know either Hari or Sham. We can say, I know neither Hari nor Sham. Now let's see. In negative sentence, only one negative is used. In English, we used to say two negatives make an affirmative. Here is the examples. Rahul is unable to do this work. That the same meaning is here. Rahul is not able to do this work. So, there is only one negative word everywhere. Now let's see the second example. Rahul is not unable to do this work. That means entirely meaning changed. Rahul is able to do this work. I hope you understood how to change affirmative into negative. Students, try to do this exercise in your copy. Write the following sentence in another way. Here is the one format, and you can write in another format, that the negative words also you can use. Number 1. He has not done either his essay or his sums. Can you give the answer? He has done neither his essay nor his sums. Number 2. She did not do anything. Answer is, she did nothing. Number 3. He cannot play either cricket or table tennis. Answer, he can play neither cricket nor table tennis. Number 4. His father cannot read or write. Answer is, his father can neither read nor write. Number 5. They cannot give you any more money. Answer is, they can give you no more money. Let's see one more exercise. Change the following negative sentences into affirmative sentence. Number 1. Mohan saw it nowhere. Can you say the answer? Mohan saw it somewhere. Number 2. There is no water in the bucket. So what is the answer here? There is some water in the bucket. I know nothing about him. What is the answer here? You can say, I know something about him. Number 4. She can play neither chess nor carom. Answer is, she can play either chess or carom. Number 5. He never comes in uniform. What will be the answer? He always comes in uniform. I hope you understood how to change affirmative sentence into negative sentence and negative sentence into affirmative sentence. Thank you. Have a nice day.